For today, I'm just going to go over a few SQL problems and just show you my way of working through them and solving them. These problems are from HackerRank, which is a decent place to practice SQL problems, in my opinion. They go from super easy to advanced, but I'm just going to do a few here, just to show you how I go through them. But for this one, pretty simple one. We have a table called city, with the fields being ID, name, country code, district, population. And it says query all columns for all American cities in city with populations larger than 100,000. Country code for America is USA. So there's a couple of clues there. For this, it says query all columns for the cities. So all is a clue there. We're going to be using select star for all American cities. That is that kind of narrows it down to just American. We're going to have to use the where clause for this. And finally, we have populations larger than 100,000. So I'm going to be using select star from city where country code equals USA, because we're only getting American cities here. And we have another criteria here for populations larger than 100,000. So, and population larger than 100,000. So let's see. Select star from city where country code equals USA and population is greater than 100,000. So that's correct. So I'm just going to leave this up here and skip a few lines. Let me go to the next one here. This one's similar. With city again. Query the names of all American cities in city with populations larger than 120,000. Country code for America is USA. So similar to the earlier one, population is different. Now this is 120,000. So, and selecting the names of all American cities. So not all. It's just the row of name here and population. So select name from city using the where clause again, where country code equals USA, and also population is greater than, this time, 120,000. And fun fact, some people don't know this when they're beginners, but there's a difference between where and having, and that kind of trips people up. But where is just a clause you would use in this situation. Having is usually used with the aggregate functions. But that's not included in this problem here. But it's just fun to mention. Let me put that there. There we go. And select name from city where country code equals USA and population is greater than 120,000. I'm not sure why they chose to capitalize everything, but if you go to HackerRank, I mean, it's not super sensitive there. I mean, this is usually the style that people prefer. Usually, if you're using a clause, something like that, usually that's capitalized. But these are really short queries anyway. But still trying to do them in the conventional sense, just as good practice. Let's see. So that appears to be correct. Let me go to the next one. This is a little different. Write a query that prints a list of employee names, i.e. the name attribute, from the employee table in alphabetical order. Let's see. Employee table containing employee data from company is described as follows. So we've got ID, name, month, salary. Those are mostly integers and string. Let's see. The name is their name. Months is the total number of months. Salary is monthly salary. Okay, so write a query, prints a list of employee names. So we will be using name from the employee table in alphabetical order. So we're going to be using order by, and that's another thing that is kind of a subtle difference: order by versus group by. Probably be using a few examples later on that have group by versus order by. But let's see, list of employee names. So we're going to be doing select name from the employee table. Okay. And this is pretty simple. I mean, order by name, it's just gonna order them, alphabetically anyway. So order by name. And that should be it. Select name from employee, order by name. So that's correct. And I believe that's the shortest query in this one.